Hi everyone, today I'll be discussing Clarke's theory of language use and how it applies to digital communication, specifically using Slack. Clarke's theory revolves around two key ideas, common ground and joint action. Common ground is the shared knowledge or assumptions that people use to communicate effectively. When people have common ground, they can understand each other better and avoid misinterpretations. Joint action refers to the collaborative nature of communication, meaning each person contribute actively to create shared understanding. The goal of this presentation is to show how Slack, a popular workspace messaging tool, embodies these concepts and why they are essential in a digital environment where teams work remotely and rely heavily on written communication. Let's look at Slack and why it's a great example for exploring Clarke's theory. Slack is widely used in workplaces to facilitate real-time communication, file sharing, and project collaboration. Unlike face-to-face conversations, Slack has unique constraints, such as the absence of body language, tone, and real-time verbal feedback. Without these nonverbal cues, there's an increased risk of misunderstanding or misinterpreting messages. Here, common ground and joint action become critical. Teams on Slack need shared understanding and clear coordination to avoid confusion and stay aligned. Slack's features like channels, threads, and reactions help users overcome some of the challenges of digital communication, making it easier to establish and maintain a good common ground. Now let's see how Slack fosters common ground. Slack's channels and threads are central to this process. A channel like marketing or project X, or in the sample, the general random, or just a course in SI, gives everyone a clear idea of the topic and purpose of the conversation. This shared context helps team members come in with similar assumptions, creating a base of common ground. Within channels, threads help keeping discussions focused on specific subtopics. For example, if someone posts a question in Project X about a deadline, a thread keeps the conversation around the question, helping everyone understand what's being discussed and avoiding confusion. Another useful feature is reactions, like thumbs up or check marks. These act as quick acknowledgments or grounding moves, allowing people to signal understanding, agreement, or acknowledgement without typing out a full response. For instance, a thumbs up can show I've read and understood, saving time and reinforcing common ground. Slack also supports joint actions, which require everyone involved to have a clear understanding of each other's contributions and intentions. In Slack, joint actions might involve coordinating tasks, like completing a project report or finalizing a design. To succeed, everyone needs to understand their roles, deadlines, and responsibilities, which they do by sharing updates or asking clarifying questions within channels. However, Slack has some grounding challenges, especially because it lacks nonverbal cues. Without facial expressions or vocal tone, messages are sometimes unclear, leading to potential misunderstandings. This constraint means users need to be extra clear, often confirming understanding with follow-up questions like, does that make sense? Or using emojis to signal agreement. So to wrap up, let's recap why Slack illustrates Clarke's theory of language use so well. First, Slack's channels, threads, and reactions help establish and maintain common ground. They give teams a shared understanding of the topics and keep everyone aligned. Second, joint actions on Slack, like project coordination, rely on grounding strategies like explicit questions, reactions, and layered discussion threads.